Hello, everyone, and welcome to Joy Loves Drama. Yes, I love doing that. Okay, so we're diving into episode 5 today, and we left off where there is a huge entanglement amongst all the characters right now. The younger sister just came out of surgery and their grand aunt decided to pay the bill. We don't know what repercussions will happen now that she has done that and stepped up to Mr. Beck. I keep calling him Mr. Beck because of Penthouse, and I'm not apologetic about it. To me, he will always be Mr. Beck. So let's dive in and see what the sisters are up to. Injo, Ik-kyung, and Lee-hyun. Okay, let's do this. Intro. Okay, so we left off where they have presented her with all the properties and money in her name. You can remember in episode 1 when Hwa-young made her sign some documents. Yeah, these are the documents. And I kept saying I was suspicious about those documents. Yeah, so these are the documents that she signed. So she moved money. The 70 million that everyone is looking for is sitting in Singapore under her name. We went on a trip to Singapore 4 years ago, yeah. That I own this house and car in Singapore. Wow. You're wealthy, babes. True. It will be very fishy if you just decide to just go to Singapore. Okay, so Choida really likes you and wants you to help you. That's why you have to work for the mother. So she needs to prove her competence and prove her usefulness to the woman whose money was stolen in her name, so that she will have the permission to go to Singapore to access the money which is stolen in her name. Talk about, complicated situations. Showed her. Okay, so that you need to show that you are willing to risk your life to protect someone else's money for them to believe that you are capable of doing the job. Like, seriously, why would I want to risk my life protecting someone else's money? Like, duh. If the money is coming into my bank account, then yeah, risk my life. But like, no. Like, seriously, I feel you, girl. Like, seriously, who in their right mind would do that? Oh, him. That's him. That's his work. That's Choida's work. Don't mock me, darling. That's my life. That's my work. Okay. Self-righteous sister, here we go again. Duh. Oh God, how can you say that to self-righteous sister? Like, seriously, you mentioned a money laundering human being and she sees him talking to her sister, and then all of a sudden her bells just go off. Oh my God! Self-righteousness bells! Out of all the men in the world, why would she go out with such a man? Yeah. Over my dead body, I'm going to break up this relationship. It's not gonna work. Over Sabi. He doesn't look like her ex-husband, like, seriously. Do you think that by doing that, you are going to discourage her from being interested in the guy? That's if the guy was interested in her and he's playing along. She told me on her first day that she was divorced. Two can play this game. Oh, so you're trying to say that, oh, because I think he can see that, oh, she's coming up with the lame lines to try and discourage him and push him away from his sister. Oh, she's divorced. Oh, her ex-husband, oh, and XYZ and XYZ. And then he throws in the line and say, oh, so you're the younger sister who is a heavy drinker and an alcoholic, like seriously. You get going. Your deed is done. Bible, you played it well, and I love the game you played. You're hanging out with him again. You know he has feelings for you, and you're still hanging out with him. Ha! Another thing for self-righteous sister to pick up. How dare you work for your rich mother? Ha! The woman she's going after, or the woman's husband she's going after. I see the scope. Oh my God. Everybody's just, because they know. They just know that you will take things too personally and take it too seriously. So they are lying to you. They're lying. That she has to take care of the kids. That's why she's going like, you're going to launder money. Duh. So they went to Singapore together. They're doing like a bush girl. Oh God. Even myself, I'm ashamed of it, the way you're doing. And the guy is looking at you like, Oh, she was supposed to come with her mother. If you lived here for one day, can you die in peace? No, one day is too short to want to live like this and then die. No. Like seriously. This one is so dramatic, like seriously. Your top is not here and you are shouting. It was in your wardrobe and you were shouting. Doesn't mean you're supposed to sit at the back or you're supposed to sit in front. Before the woman tells you to go and sit in front. Oh, okay. Wow, there's a drug for everything. Like, wow. Stay the night in your house. Like, why? She has inherited nanny work now. Bye now. So they'll just drop you in the middle of the road. I need rest. I'm starting to have a headache after packing this morning. What did you pack? Like, why is this woman being unnecessarily dramatic? What did you pack? So you're going to just drop her in the middle of the road because she finished having a conversation, so she should sort herself out and find her way home. Like, seriously? Wow, rich people. Rich people. Can I be rich too? At least she gave her money for a cab. Oh, the documentary is out. They're watching it together. I don't understand why they are laughing though. Dun dun dun. Did you know she went to Singapore? What are you doing here so late? Mary's mommy asked me to take care of the kids, meaning that you knew that she was going to Singapore. The man is angry. Yorin is being afraid. She's grabbing her friend's shirt. So something's going to happen. What is he doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! Why is he breaking the TV? Jesus Christ! With a golf club. Oh, so everything she told her was going to happen is actually happening. The man has anger issues. Like, oh my God, what was that? Call your mom and ask her when she'll come back. Like, oh my God. He did that deliberately so that the daughter will freak out and call the mother. She's taking evidence, so okay. So that something else doesn't happen afterwards. She took a picture of the TV and God have mercy. How is she supposed to know why your own wife went to Singapore? Why? He's suspicious of his wife. He's suspicious of his wife. Something's not right in this their family. Wow, to be rich and to live in this kind of house with this kind of father, like, wow. Hold up. So that scenario that happened, she's fine. You were just hyperventilating a few minutes ago. You are fine. That if you were not fine, you would have been in the ER. And you love going to the ER. Like, can someone please explain to me what is going on in this family? Like, seriously. How can someone love going to the ER and is smiling? They're really a dysfunctional family. Like, oh my God. Everyone in this family is insane. Be careful of the CCTV cameras. People need to go somewhere private to talk. Okay, so this guy is, I don't know whether I should trust him yet or not. He seems like he's doing this for her. He seems like he's trying to protect her. But there's just this nagging feeling at the back of my head saying like, nah, something ain't right here. The same way Hyunga made her sign those papers, and my brain was like, something ain't right here. I feel something ain't right here. Like, how can you be dedicated to these people for over how many years? And all of a sudden, because of Injo, you are just like changing your tune and you want to do something entirely different. So now you want to go and set up a paper company in her name so that you can transfer the 70 billion to her account, and then she will now go into hiding. Then you will now take the ledgers and now negotiate so you can get the money. And it sounds too good to be true. Are people this nice? Can people just like shift ground and change loyalties just like that after how many years of serving somebody? I don't think so. There's something fishy. I think there's something fishy going on. You have your sisters. Your sisters won't want to move with you. That's the problem. You don't trust me? Baby girl, don't you trust me? You do make some sense though. She's the custodian of 70 billion. So she is the equivalent of your money. So you will go to any lengths to protect her. Okay, I get it now. She's money. When he sees her, he sees 70 billion. Don't be mesmerized by those eyes. He sees you as money. I will trust you like I trust a bank or the door lock. What? She was a cutter. Oh my God. She used to hurt herself because her parents were always fighting. Oh my God. From the outside, that's the funny thing about rich people, or people that we look up to from the outside. We don't know what it is, that it's the real situation of their lives. She cuts her hands and her legs. That's why they give her medication so that she will stop self-harming. I feel so bad for her. So she's advising you paint the things that scare you the most. Paint it and overcome your fear, baby girl. Oh, she's a good friend. Face your fears. You can do it. 어렵게 스카우트 해왔어요. 오늘부터 출근하는 오인경 이사입니다. Wow, all of a sudden she's a director in her company, just like that. I thought I was here to temporarily learn. You've been scammed, girl. She's handing her cover over to her. I'm buzzing by my hair. Okay. So now we see the backstory, because we just automatically just saw the grandaunt come and pay for the hospital bill. So she made a deal. They made a deal. Oh my God. Everyone's making deals left, right, and center. So she made a deal with her grand aunt to work with her if she will pay the hospital bill. Angel made a deal to spare her life and that she will work with Yorin's mother if they pay the hospital bill. So everybody was just striking deals irrespective of the other person. But I can understand why Inkyung didn't want to accept the senator's money. He brought her back by force, by fire. Was it really necessary? Tell the truth, baby girl. Why did you really go? It's not about the dress.
선거까지 2달 남았지? 다음 주부터 후보 경선이잖아. 넌 언제 쉬어? 언제 어디서 마음 놓고 웃고 노냐고. 언제든 어디서든 당신 웃고 놀 수 있어.
So it looks like there's something significant about Singapore. That's why he's being very picky about why she went to Singapore. Because all her excuses are sounding very lame. Like, seriously, I went because I wanted to wear a black taffeta dress. Oh, I went because, oh, elections are coming up in 2 months. I went to go take a rest. Like, seriously, he's seen through all the excuses.
정말 이해를 못하는구나. 난 당신한테 거짓말 안 해. 자기 집 머슴한테 일일이 거짓말하면서 사는 사람도 있어?
What? Manservant, he's your husband. Like, oh my God. Wow. Like, wow. They just fought the night before. Like, seriously. Scam couple. Boo. Boo.
지금부터 내가 주는 옷만 입어요. 난 나를 위해 일하는 사람이 자기 내면의 품격을 드러내길 원해. 좋게 봐주셔서 감사하지만요. 아, 근데 관장님은 입으신 옷엔 내면의 품격이 전혀.
Oh, wow.
이거?
The dress doesn't reflect her inner beauty. Is that flattery or what? Like, I've never heard that kind of flattery before in my life. That is way over the top.
내가 사치를 좋아하잖아. 효린 아빠 성공이 실감나죠. 공주가 능력 없는 남자랑 결혼할 리 없으니까. 자기 미안은 제일 고급 유머예요.
Wow, self-depreciation is the highest self of form humor. So she's deliberately self-depreciating and making herself look ditzy and unintelligent so that her husband's profile will be larger and he'll be more appreciated. Well, learning a few things from these guys, though. Dun, 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 dun. That reporter lady that snitched on her and wanted to get her fired. Her picture is hanging on the wall in this orchid building. What is the connection? What is the connection? Make a good show. Yeah. They just took advantage of this old man because there is no show. They just lied to you, granddaddy. What just happened? She noticed somebody outside. She noticed somebody outside and she walked back in. She noticed somebody. Is someone following her?
나도 그래요. 태영이를 계속 생각해요. 걔가 나한테 돈을 훔쳐서 달아난 건 사실이지만 어떤 순간들에는
I think this woman is just playing a fast one on her and just walking her up so that she can confide in her or believe that she's innocent. Don't fall for that crap. Don't fall for it.
하지만 절대 효린이를 다치게 하진 않을 거예요. 걔는 정말로 사랑하니까. 그래서 난 받아들였어요. 그렇지 않으면
But the joy said before him, he enjoyed the cross. Maybe that's what the Bible says. For the first lady achievement that is in front of you that you want to achieve, you want to be first lady, you will endure whatever comes and whatever, adversity and hardball and curveball that your husband throws at you. But I'm not buying this bullshit that you are selling. I'm not buying it. I feel there's more to it. I feel that she's being played. I feel so very strongly. You take things at face value. You see, like they look at her like, as in she's so gullible and so innocent and so, taking things as like, okay, yeah. So, oh, she's abused. Oh, she doesn't love her husband. Like, oh my God, she's victimized. She's acting. Even I can see through it that that's not who she really is. If she could really poison that girl with the orchid flower, making her inhale that stuff so that she could send her to the ER for her own selfish aim, then she's a victim. She called her husband manservant, for crying out loud. She's not a victim. She's not. And she's just buying it. Why is she still trying to uncover stuff about him? Like, seriously. Self-righteous sister, give it up. Income, give it up. Like, God, can we just can't we not do this episode? God. His mother did. He was 12 years old. It's unfair. He was 12 when his mother did it. Thank you. Why are you digging it up? She's defending him, but that's nice. But really, why is she? I think you can't escape this conversation. Sit down there. To me, he's just money. Oh, she's seen the blue orchid. Okay, so now the connections will start coming together now. It's the same one I saw at Young's place. See now? It's the same one. So your own is not just unique. Somebody is growing it. There is a tree in the senator's house. The painting she saw is the same painting. And I said it. That's the painting of what's her name hanging in the closet. And she painted it and put it under her bed. So how did Yojin see it? How does she know this painting? How does she know this image? She has seen that scene in real life. That's why it's... And madam, you have calm down now. You can't just come in and without proof. They don't want her to ask the question like, duh. Did you really expect? She will shout it. Whoa. 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 Self-righteous sister. For this, I'm not going to fault you. You mess with my job, I come for you. She was checking the black box of a computer. Maybe that's where she saw it. Gun, 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 gun. That's the day that Younger died. And the woman was pretending not to know the house. The woman was pretending that, can you take me to our house? So when he told her that they were playing you. Oh, is it? Ah! It's the husband. Mr. Beck! Why must you be evil in all your movies? Like, anyway, you have the face for it, Sure. What? Oh my God. Like, guys. Okay, guys. Another fantastic episode. Fantastic episode. One sister made a deal and started working for the great aunt. Another sister made a deal and started working for Yorin's mom. And I don't buy the drama and the antiques of Yorin's mom because that's not her. I know there's more to her than what she's doing. And Chodel has set our girl Angel straight that, don't fall for the acting skills. She called her husband a manservant, for crying out loud. They are acting like a happy couple, but there is more to it than meets the eye. She married the driver or the house help's son. So I don't think he has as much power as he looks like he has. From that scene of him going into Hyunga's house, what if he was having an affair with Hyunga? Maybe that's what he went to do there. Not that he's the one that killed her, because it seems so easy. The way they just set it up, it's easy to assume that he's the killer, but for a series like this that has layers and is quite complicated, he can't be the one who killed her. Maybe they were having like a secret rendezvous, or they were having an affair, seeing that this marriage that he's in has his own K-leg. And Yorin's mom may have known about it. That's why she said she wanted to know her house. And no, for crying out loud, we all know that she was definitely not close to Hyunga. Now back to the orchids. The orchids are not as rare as Ikkyung thought, because they have appeared at all the death scenes that we've seen. Hyunga, the director from her office, and then the guy that Ikkyung tried to interview. Ikkyung has lost her job, and first point of call, as usual, Madam Self-Righteous, is to assume that her grand aunt did it. Why would she do that when you are already working for her? Why would she want to make you lose a job? So definitely it's the powers that be, meaning Mr. Beck, Mr. Mayo, and the reporter lady that is working with him. So it looks like, yeah, that when in episode 4, the grand aunt actually said that she went around looking for land with Mr. Beck's father. So I guess that's what she found out in line when she did her background history, going to that place to pretend to be writing, a story, and also I'm sure looking through the books of her great aunt to find out that the father, Mr. Beck's father, is not as lowly and simple as he appears to be. He had land, worth loads of money. He had properties, and etc., and so forth. So this episode was quite interesting. We see the two-faced nature of Yorin's mom. It's not very evident yet, but we can smell the presence of it. Anyone who was thinking that Yorin was living the life and having it easy because her parents loved each other and they were wealthy, you need to think again, because that is not the case. She cut herself. She used to self-harm, and she's strictly medicated whenever the parents fight. So Yoga that in high that wants to live with them and wants to take over their house and wants to be and do the things that Yorin is doing. She needs to think twice about it, because all that glitters is not gold. So anyway, It was nice catching up with you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. So till then, sarane and be safe.